Good evening, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot Magazine, and Sasha here too. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring this bell. Let's go ahead and clear out this energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us this evening. There was a little bit of undoing in the middle, like somebody's trying to make something right, like somebody's trying to undo something to make it right. Bottom of the deck, somebody had like a distorted view of something. They were overindulging in something. I mean, it was bad enough that they were doing this action, but then they overindulged. And they didn't have any bad memories about it. They liked it. It was part of who they sneakily were. Hey, Addie. But now something about this whole situation is looking different. And now this person needs to actually count their blessings. Something about this whole situation has given this person an idea like they need to somehow turn this clock back. Like they have an aha moment. Because somebody's either they receive some type of guidance, or maybe I kind of feel like they're receiving some type of guidance, but they're feeling called to do this, but they're not really sure where it's going to lead them. But wherever it is, I feel like this person is ready and wanting to go away from the dark side. Those three witches, that sewer maiden. Yes. Somebody's ready to put an end to that sewer maiden lifestyle. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? I'm not sure if y'all can hear that gnawing noise, but she's got her little chew toy. Someone is now understanding that it's time for them to be true to themselves. And not so much of trying to please the crowd or do it because their forefathers did. Now someone is getting in touch with self, and they understand it's time for them to honor self. Yeah, I feel like this is something that this is something this person has contemplated doing before, but for whatever reason they didn't feel like it would work. But now they're going to try it, but they just need to not lose hope. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Something about some type of imprint, card print, something printed on a card. Yeah, something about somebody not not being able to heal right now. And maybe that's because their name is imprinted somewhere that, of course, on the 5D, imprinted somewhere that until they undo something they did, they're not going to be able to heal. And maybe this is why this person is wanting not to lose hope and to really look at the blessings that they need to concentrate on, as opposed to having, I feel like trying to, instead of them trying to concentrate on what they have, they were concentrating on what they could take from somebody else. Like too much time on their hands and not enough to do. One of those types of situations. That's the ice maker. That's the ice machine, Sasha. What's the message? What's the message? Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? I thought I saw something turn over. Yeah. Maybe they're thinking of someone. They're thinking of someone that this happened to before. Someone that whatever they're trying to do to you was done to someone before. I mean, someone that they cared about. And there was nothing that they could do about it because they didn't want that heat to be turned on to them. This is something that this person understands now, that what they were trying to do or what they were trying to take control over, how they were trying to control you, they were holding on way too tight. And now this person understands that, hey, what comes around goes back around. Yeah, it's like somebody has to undo something. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Confirmation. No, but something about these three witches. And maybe this is something that this person has to undo because these witches did. This one. Bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. I feel like somebody's trying to make some type of offering. They're trying to make some type of offering to this witch. Like, hey, with the Five of Swords, like, I know that, you really have it in for this person and you put this on this person long time ago, but, I want you to let this go and blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like this person is trying to reason with this person because they know that, hey, what's coming in, they're not going to be able to handle. They are not going to be able to handle it. And they know that there's nothing that they can do to get to you because you are out the way. You're protected. And this person, and it's like, even if someone tries to contact you, they cannot get through. I feel like something about you and this King of Cups, something about this love, something about this. You two are coming together. Both of you are coming together. And listen, Spirit is giving both of you a brand new start, getting you away from calmer waters. Spirit is guiding this boat. Spirit is letting you both know that you're going through this eye of this needle right here. Go through this doorway because this big pinnacle is on the other side. Somebody understands that what they did, they worked together with somebody and these people worked together to try and take you out. This was somebody in your family. This is people that you were supposed to love, and they were supposed to love you unconditionally. But this is a group of people that did everything that they could to fight you. But now the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor and out of theirs. It could be the head of this household who was, this head witch, this head warlock. Now all of a sudden realizes, hey, I need to change some shit around. Because this whole family, everybody was doing things. Everybody felt free to just send whatever curses, whatever spells your way at any given time. They didn't care, but see, they didn't understand how nothing really affected you because you was an angel, you was an earth angel. And God was always looking down on you, making a judgment call. So therefore, there was nothing that this group could not do. Could do to affect you. In fact, God looked down on this entire group and made a judgment call about all of them. So now they're afraid of you. They don't like you. They want to stop you because you're telling your truth, and all of these secrets are coming out. And you know what? It hurt them when you walked away from this family, from this entire group. When you said, "I'm gonna leave them the 8 cups right there, and I have 2 cups somewhere else," because it's almost like you knew that once you left, what you no longer needed, what you didn't need, what you didn't want, what was there meant to hurt you, you was going to find what was there, the truth about somebody that was. You're going to find out the truth about somebody. I think about this emperor. You're going to find out the truth about this emperor. But the truth about this emperor is like, this is somebody who wanted to leave you out in the cold. They didn't want you to ever get out of this cycle. They didn't want you to ever be able to have anything. They wanted you to even be, if you had a child, they always wanted you to be in regret. They always wanted you to feel like you weren't worthy, depressed. They always wanted that. They always wanted every relationship that you had to not work out. And now this person is thinking about this plan from a long time ago, from when you was just a child. And this person is thinking about how they did this out of greed, out of pride, out of anger, out of ego. They did it for whatever reason. Them and this queen of wands, this witch, they were working together. Could have been your parents working together. And that's why one has to approach the other one. Because see, they never thought in their most sane moments, which there was only 1 or 2. They never thought ever, ever, ever out of all of the kids that you was going to be the chosen one. They was looking at the others right here like one of these is going to be the one. These going to be the one. That one right there, get the back of the damn line. But see, you proved them all wrong. Everything that they thought was going to happen, it didn't happen like that. The one that they thought was not going to be able to make it is the one that made it. But something about this could be a mother. She's got some dark secrets. This is not an empress that's sitting upright, even though the card is upright. It's just because I haven't really shuffled. But she's got some dark secrets, and what it has to do with is how she chose, what she chose to say, and how she chose to express herself to have somebody else look at you differently and not want to work on your relationship. How she tried to poison someone else's mind, and it worked because this person folded their arms up and didn't want to hear nothing. Ego out of control. This is just a child. This was just a kid at that time. You know what? And now somebody's thinking about how long ago it was that somebody actually started holding back. Somebody had to actually do some research. They actually had to go back in time. They actually had to look at some records and some receipts to see some shit that was written down or some shit that was, on the computer. They actually had to do some fucking homework just to see exactly how long they have been carrying on this plan of hate. How long they have been giving somebody they ass to kiss. How long they have been doing the worst to somebody, being the most disrespectful to somebody, doing all this horrible stuff to somebody just because they was listening to somebody else that was lying. Now shit's not starting to add up and somebody's upset and they want to express something. They want to argue. They want to, why was you lying to me? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Now somebody wants to, it's like now they want to get in their car. They want to leave because now somebody knows they have to travel because of this trick, this spell, this curse. Somebody knows they got to do something. Because when this comes out, and it's going to come out, and somebody can't sleep right now because they know this information is coming. It's coming. And when it comes, someone's going to see how it all had to do with somebody else's ego of who they thought they were, how they thought they were up here and they could just scoot you out the way as if you were nothing, as if you meant absolutely nothing. Archangel Michael is in the building all day long. Someone is finally getting the truth of the situation. Someone is finally seeing that you were the truth in the situation. That you deserve all the flowers in the world. And now somebody wants to bring you those flowers because they know you are due those. Right now, I'm just hearing karma is your best friend because of what you endured. Someone else, they feel stuck, just like you felt stuck. Someone else, they feel alone, just like you felt alone. But now there's something new that's happening. Something that's passionate, something that you deserve, something that's electrifying, something that someone tried to keep from you, something that someone tried to keep from you that meant something. You being chosen, you having that higher level of commitment, you having that relationship that you deserve. That's why someone has plans to end this curse, to end this. Someone wants to heal, to help you heal, because now they see exactly who you are and what powers that you actually hold. See, they didn't understand this before whenever you were growing up. They didn't understand this before. They were confused. They were just going with the crowd. Like somebody said, oh, they're weird. But you weren't ever weird. You were just standing your ground. You just saw things from a higher perspective than everybody else that was looking at a lower perspective. You spoke your truth. You didn't allow anyone to push you around. And when someone tried to push you around, they always, always, always got struck down. Your position means something now. Someone knows it's time for them to get some shit straight. Someone knows that it's time for them to get right or to get left. Because that shit they put out there, no matter how long ago, it's not working. It's not going to work. Especially now that this person understands who the hell you are. They're telling themselves the audacity of us trying to come against them. Hey, Red Violet. Hey, K Savage. Hey, A Gabriel. How are you? Welcome into the chat. Yeah, they're sitting there thinking, we got our damn nerve. They're sitting there looking at themselves in the mirror like, who we thought we was? And who do we think we was? We wasn't tough. This one is tough because we didn't realize this one could end all of us. Shit, we better be thankful that he was being nice, could understand that we was being ignorant. That's why Spirit carried them away. That's why they are moving forward. And the shit that we tried ain't working out. In fact, the shit that we was doing is coming back on us. Someone knows they fucked up. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Hey, Nana. Okay. Yes, they know they fucked up because they wouldn't stop. They was like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna teach somebody a lesson. I just want them to know. I don't want them to know they ain't as great as they think that they are. That's what the shit was. They wanted to teach you a lesson because they saw how fantastic you were, not because you was trying to do anything to be fantastic, but just because you was sitting back in the cut doing you. You can't help it that God sprinkled that dust on you. And we're not talking about the dust from the strip clubs either. The other good, that godly dust. It's not your fault. But see, like we saw, every time somebody tried to come up against you, they got struck down. And that's why everybody gained up to try and come up against you. Because it was like a game to see who could take you down. Now, none of them. All that shit that they was trying, nothing was working. Every time they tried to hold you back, you went forward. You went forward. And they know what's coming for them. They know what's coming for them. He's sitting here waiting. He's sitting here waiting. And she waiting too because she thinking about she did to her. How she tried to cut the Queen of Cups out. See? So they sitting back thinking. Hey, Curtis. Hey, Behaving. How are you? Yes, thank you, Behaving. But yes, that's exactly what it was. They was like, oh, we want to take this one down. How can you take it down whenever you didn't give it? You know what I'm saying? You was given something by God that can't, a door was open to you, can't nobody close. And they mad because they can't close that door. What they really need to be thinking about is why they trying to close that door for you, though. Why not try and be great? Work on opening up your own doors. Why not try and love a little? Because you know what? This one that's here, trust me, the one, it says the chat disconnect. Oh, okay, it says it's connected again. Oh my gosh. But the one that you're ganging up on, the one that you're trying to do dirty to, the one this, the one that, that's the one that's here to help you in some way, some form, or some fashion. Not to be the whipping post. The scapegoat always turns into be the goat. When they apply themselves, when they allow themselves to separate from all that negativity, and how someone else can see it, because people don't educate themselves. They don't educate themselves. Hey, fresh one. They don't educate themselves. All they got to do is watch some YouTube. Watch some YouTube. Watch some YouTube about scapegoats and narcissists, and you decide which one you are. You decide what line, what side of the line you stand on. See, if somebody's thinking about that, what side of the line, this motherfucker was standing on, and now he looking, now he really thinking hard because he's about to be out in the cold. See, they thought they had it. They thought they was gonna make it so you was out in the cold. Until God said, watch this. Watch me do the double Jedi reverse mind trick, motherfucker. Thought you had them, didn't you? I set them free. You thought that you had them. You're not going to have them because they belong to me, baby. This is an earth angel. So as much as you try with all your might, you're not going to get them. You're not going to get them. Trust me, this is the one that I chose to do the job that I need to have done. This is the one that's about to expose all these nasty little dirty secrets about this witch and this empress. This could be a distorted mother and it could be a sister or something. All the little nasty secrets these two heifers was doing. These little spells, these little this, this little that, the little this, to delay things in your life, to make it so nobody wants to be around you. You know, so this and that and the other. Nobody, so that you didn't feel loved, you didn't feel worthy, you didn't feel wanted, you didn't feel needed. So that you didn't even fucking feel. What's the message? But see, that shit it didn't work. It did not work. It cannot work. Somebody had to understand. You if you don't control nobody, I mean, if you can't control yourself, you're not going to be able to control anybody because you are the only one you can control. That was it. And they tried so hard. They tried so hard, but this shit is coming right back around to them. They are all fighting amongst themselves now. They was fighting on you, but now they're fighting amongst themselves. And they all confused. Because they know that, wait a minute, all their relationships, All their relationships is going to shit. Everybody breaking up with everybody. Everybody fighting with everybody. Everybody nagging at everybody. Because that curse, that spell, that whatever it was, somebody said, wait a minute, this shit is going haywire. I can't control this shit anymore. Somebody done put in some extra frog butt. I don't know what the shit to put in. I don't know, because I don't do that shit. Somebody that did some shit and it's just out of control. Somebody said, I have to reverse this. I gotta reverse this because it's hitting everybody else except for you. Somebody figured out the reason it's hitting everybody else except for you is because you got your Teflon on. Your angelic Teflon. I'm rubber. You glue. Whatever you say or do, it bounces off of me and it sticks on you, baby. Yes. A judgment call is about to be made. Your truth is about to be spoken. And guess what? With this King of Swords, this could be some type of detective, some type of the law. It could be some type of attorney. It could be something. It could be Archangel Saint Michael. But God is on your side. Enough is enough is enough. The truth. Both sides of the story is going to be told. All three sides. Their side, your side, and the damn truth. It's all going to be out there. And somebody don't want it to be. They don't want it to be. If you could just go back into hiding, if you could just go back to not talking, if you could just go back to not being healed and being afraid, that'd be okay with them, because then they know that their target is, whatever they're doing is hitting their target. But right now, it's fucking them up. Somebody's getting ready to come to you with some offer, because I'm telling you, somebody know something is getting ready to happen, and you getting ready to find out some information about how somebody tried to take your ass down. And only thing you gonna hear is spirit screaming in both ears, loud and clear, with the bottom up spirit shoe on your back, telling you after you hear this news, turn around, walk away, and don't look back. Fuck that. All of it. Spirit said, whatever it is that you got to say it and be done with it. Don't worry about hurting anybody's feelings, because they didn't give a fuck about yours. Now somebody worrying about this money. They was doing all this bullshit for a little bit of pocket change. And they scared because they feel that, hey, what comes around goes around. And now they feel like a fool for even trying you. They feel like a fool because they feel like they came up against God and his most precious angel. Yeah, that's a little foolish. That's a little foolish. Somebody should have expected the star to also be very intuitive, because you was always the star growing up. You was always intuitive growing up, and they should have remembered that every time they try and come after your ass, they get their ass handed to them on a plate. A silver platter, because we ain't tacky over here. Archangel Michael said, try it again here. Said, next time I'm going to use a motherfucking stick. Archangel Michael said, listen, this is God's baby. This is God's chosen one. Fuck with this one, I'm going to fuck you up. Now get down on your knees and pray. And say you're sorry. I don't know if he said that part. I was just ad-libbing, you know. Hey, pimp and hey, pimp named 24K. These token glasses. I'm gonna have to wear my contacts. Not that I can see any better out of them, but what you say, Eddie, in my Cat Williams voice? Right. I know that's right. What's the message, Spirit? Mm-hmm. This came in. Somebody is codependent. They don't have, they can't survive on their own. They cannot survive on their own. Mm-hmm. And what they don't like about you, another thing. That's not the thing, because if we said the thing, that would imply just one thing. We will say, and another thing, to imply that there are several things. And my toes are doing this at the same time too. Okay. Hey Ragnar, how are you? So, somebody they're not able to stand on their own. They're not independent. They're not self-sufficient. They needed your energy in order to feel like, well, they needed your energy in order to be able to, like, energy harvest. Yes, telling you, because they can't make it on their own. They could not make it on their own. Uh-huh. I see now somebody's in regret. They spying on you. They're looking at you. They seeing that you're doing you're doing great. And they are so upset because they fucked up. They fucked up because you know what? You was always the type of person that would work hard and you would always share. You was like, hey, no problem, no problem, no problem. But you know what they did? They took advantage of it. They took advantage of you because they said, oh, that's family. They don't mind that I'm just going to take some more and take some more and take some more. And don't worry about it. But see, they fucked up now that they shit. Now they fucked up. Because they sitting there thinking about, damn, maybe I took too much. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was that had this shit ended. You was like, you know what? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, motherfucker. I'm going to leave you right here. Got in your boat and was like, come on, James, row. What's the message? Mm-hmm. See, well, we got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. See, somebody was thinking, but see, the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands was in reverse. So somebody was thinking that they was going to be able to stop some type of communication from coming in. That way it would kind of save their skin. You know what I'm saying? That way they could still go ahead and cipher off of you, whatever. But that's not happening because that communication came in, baby. And now somebody's sitting there thinking about everything from the past and they are broken hearted. They are so upset. And the part that makes them really upset, you told them about this person. You said, don't work with this person. Don't get involved with this person. You said, this is the type of person. This is that, this is that, this is that, this is that. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to hear you. You said it out of love. You said it because hey, you my family member. They was looking at you like, hey, whatever, hater. Whatever, hater. Well, look at your hating ass now being 100% right. What's the message, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Now somebody, they just, they don't know what to do. And they so upset. They so upset. there was 2 lottery tickets. One had an arrow pointing to it that said, "This is the winner. This is it. Want to be a millionaire? Want all your dreams to come true? You want to travel? You want to wake up tomorrow morning and tell your boss, screw you? This is the winner. This is the winner. Pick this one." And it had flashing lights, pointing to this lottery ticket. And then there was another lottery ticket. And it was just sitting there, looking like a scratch off. And you know what the fool did? Chose that one. So he scratches it off and it says, "You's a buster." And somebody else gets this lottery ticket and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm a millionaire. Oh my gosh. I don't know what made me pick it. I felt like it was just the signs. I just paid attention to the signs and I chose to something like that." Like somebody, was not thinking. They were not thinking. And then on top of that, because of you and your sweet ass nature, they thought, well, you was going to come in and heal them, that you'll come back and you will heal this whole situation. You'll get out that proverbial heart Band-Aid, and put it on the heart and kiss them and be like, it's okay, mommy, right here. You okay? You okay? Come here. You was like, you got to be motherfucking kidding me, Ninja. Didn't I just find out how you was trying to unalive me? Tell you what. You talk about kissing something? Kiss my ass when I walk away. I'm done. I know you don't think that after what you thought was gonna happen. I'm gonna give you another chance to hurt me, to crush me, to unalive me. Is that what you thought was gonna happen? You was gonna get another go round? Devil's a lie. Devil is a lie. All day long, Red Violet. All day long. For sure. What else? Red Violet, I'm going to make you one of my moderators. Hold on. Let's see. If I can remember. See. Wait. Wait. Hold up. Wait. How do I do this? I'll figure it out. Wait a minute. This. Here it is. All right. There it is. Okay. This one. All right. Okay. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Oh. And now somebody want to come in. They want to have some type of communication real quick. I'm telling you, this is somebody who hasn't thought about it. They just hot. They mad because they're not getting their way. And they want to come in. They want to, how dare you? And let them express themselves and then do exactly to them what that motherfucker did to you. Look familiar? And then after that, be like, and kiss it where the sun don't shine. No, we don't accept bad behavior. We're not going to say, okay, well, even though you know between right and wrong, you were disloyal, dishonest, you were distrustful, I'm going to give you another chance. Mm-mm. The wheel of fortune is turned, baby. You just missed that boat. You got to get here 30 minutes before the boat leave, not 30 minutes after. Now you want to be upset and you all can't sleep because a judgment call has been made on because you was all up in your ego, didn't think somebody would say, okay, bye. You trying to hold back, talking about I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Well, do it then. Do it. You look real cool doing it just like that. And while you doing it just like that, I'm gonna need you to do it just like that over yonder, cause I don't ever want to see that. Let me remind you who I am. Let me remind you who on my side. Let me remind you that ass kicking is about to come to you right now. What's the message, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see somebody. They walked away. They walked away because somebody was holding back, and they just said, "You know what? Forget it. I'm done. I'm done. You want to hold back? Hold back. You want to do this? Do this. I'm gonna allow you to be on your journey." And so that's what happened. They were sent on this journey alone. That's when somebody started getting nervous. That's when somebody started getting nervous. Because not only did you already know the truth, not only did you take your space, but you didn't say shit or shine all to nobody. You was just like, okay. And that was it. They ain't hear nothing else. Still ain't heard nothing else. They shocked. They did not know you was when you told them. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Because every dumb motherfucker deserves a second chance. And I want you to know you one of the dumbest that I've come across in a long time. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you a second chance. But you fucked this up and it's it. It's over. They was like, I got you. You was like, I'm even give you some a head start. I'm gonna let you know the ground rules. They was like, okay, got it. I heard everything that you said. You open up the door, this motherfucker go out and act like he forgot everything you just said. Now he want to be like, oh, can I get a do-over? No, absolutely not. I don't know what to tell you. In fact, there's nothing for me to tell you because there's nothing else to say. How about that? See how that works together? What's the message? What is the message? They didn't think you was going to be able to defend yourself and stand your ground. They didn't think you was going to stand your ground. They didn't think you was going to mean it. Now they understand you meant every single word of that. Not only every single word of it, every letter and every word, you meant it all. You was not playing. You was not playing. And you still aren't. That's when someone started noticing how someone, like I said, even though this Empress is in the upright, it's just because all my cards are in the upright, but I'm just reading the energy. Someone started noticing this Empress and the weird shit that somebody started doing and saying and trying to plant these seeds in someone's head. Like They wanted somebody to off themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. They started saying weird, really weird shit, like evil shit, like demonic shit. As opposed, as this person is trying to say whatever to get into your head, to put that idea in your head. You know what I'm saying? So that unconsciously you're not thinking, and you do something to as a mistake, and it messes you up and it hurts you or something. Yes, like unconsciously somebody puts an idea in your head and you ain't thinking about it and it messes you up. I'm telling you, you do something and it messes you up. You're not aware that somebody was trying to put some shit in your head. But let me tell you something. God blocked that. Somebody was trying to do it. God blocked it. That shit was blocked. That's what I'm saying. And it had to go back to somewhere. So it went back to the sender. And that's who that person, and that's why somebody started seeing about who it went to. The sender. That's when these lies started coming out, especially about these couple and how they was trying to break this couple up. God sent that stuff right back to that sender, and it's fucking them up. It is fucking them all the way up. What's the message? And they're so upset they can't get at you. Oh, they want to get at you so bad. But this other one, though, this male one, started thinking. Wait a minute. Let me stop thinking short game and start thinking long game. Because somebody's starting to realize some things and say, wait, all that shit that I was given, that shit got to go somewhere too. See, somebody thought that they was gonna be so happy and thought that they was doing the right thing, or they knew they wasn't doing the right thing, but they felt like they was building something up. But once again, they didn't see what God had in store. They didn't see. Did they see it now? They see it now. What's the message? Thank you. Yes, somebody really sees it now. Somebody else has come in to assist with, maybe somebody with some money or something is coming in to help put something to end, so that this King of Cups can go back and will want to build with and work with the Queen of Cups and have that stable home again. Because after so long, it's been a long time, but these witches, this coven, like I said, can't make this up. This coven with this head witch was doing this black shit. Anything else from this deck? Right, exactly, Addie. Demon Slayer. Call. What's the message? Archangel Michael is right here, kicking ass and taking air, because Spirit said it's time. It's time. Enough playing. The games is over. I'm carrying you to calmer waters. It's time. It's time. This Queen of Wands with the strength could be a Leo card. Leo, I mean, but it's something about her strength. Somebody is trying to. Oh, so she is now going to try and overpower these two because she knows that these two are working together. She knows this emperor wants to reverse something on this Queen of Swords, and she's going to try and overpower both of them. But she forgot. She will remember who she's coming up against. See, she didn't realize she's outranked spiritually. Mm-hmm. And no matter how hard she tries, she's not going to be able to get to you. You're shielded. You're protected. You are protected. Bottom of the deck, 9 of materials. That's why God separated you. And this emperor, I can't make this up. This emperor is working alone. I'm telling you, this emperor is set out alone so that they can put an end to, this spell, this confusion. Because they want to want all of this to, they want to walk away from whatever this is, walk away from this group, because this is a King of Wands. They want to walk away from this coven. It's like now, I guess, and it could be a father now, because now we got the muse and materials and this ace of emotions. It's like this great big love that this person is feeling because they understand how strong you are in your gift. They know not to fuck with you. They know not to fuck with you. They know that you have been delivered, that you see things totally different than other people see things. And you were spiritually tapped in, that you something about your intuition, something about how you are, your words, your kindness, your generosity, your compassion, the way that you give and receive. And that's why Spirit has you by yourself. But that's why this whole group couldn't stand to see you happy. That's why they came up against you. That's why they did everything in their power to get in your way so that the wheel of fortune never went in your favor. But the thing was, they didn't realize you was by yourself, and they wanted you to be, and that was good by you because you talked to God the entire time. See, they thought that you was talking to yourself. They didn't know that you was talking to God, and God was answering back. Now that's why they see that everything that they tried, all these tricks and everything, it never worked. It always failed. It always failed. Even when they got together, even when they tried to speak things into existence over your life, it never worked because God was always right there, defending you, protecting you, watching high above as everybody else was down here acting like fools. Until God said, enough is fucking enough. Today is that day. What's the message? Thank you. Today is that day. Spirit said, I am tearing all this shit down. I'm wiping this entire slate clean. Y'all thought that y'all could sit here and disobey me and dog out and disobey my child? But yet I'm supposed to have grace and mercy on you and your children? I'm going to show you how the game is played. I'm going to show you how the game is played. God tore it all down. God has a plan for his angel, for his earth angel. There is a plan for you. And it's not for them to continue to do these fucking tricks on you, these fucking games, these fucking bullshit ass mind games. That's not it. That's not God's plan. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message that you have for these fools? Spirit is putting the screws to somebody. And he's going to hurt them in their heart. But something that they love. Spirit is putting the screws to somebody. Chaos. They're going to have nothing but chaos in their family. They're going to find out that somebody's been lying to them the entire fucking time. And they are going to be so trapped because guess what? They want to come to you for your kind words and your sympathy to make them feel better, but they're thinking about how they just did the most. They didn't give a shit if they hurt your feelings. They didn't give a shit if they made you feel sad, but yet they want to be able to reach out to you because this is different. It ain't about you, it's about them. Yep. Somebody wants to talk to you, but I don't believe that you're available. Somebody wants to talk to you. They want to reach out because now they are awakened. They are aware of the fuckery that's been going on. But this person knows that Elvis has fucking left the building. And this person is left where they left you. Yeah. What's the message, Spirit? Oh, thank you so very much, Addie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Elvis has left the building. Someone has a brand new start coming. Somebody has a brand new start coming in, and someone is coming in, and they want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk. They want to tell you how, you know what, they adore you because you speak your truth. Because you're true to yourself. They see you as their wish fulfillment. Somebody that will stand 10 toes down with them, and unwavering support. This could be somebody from the past that possibly you didn't get along with, or there was some type of, maybe you didn't really want to be with because there was some type of competition or something like that. You know, maybe this person had a family that you didn't know about. I don't know. But yeah, something is different. Somebody, they want to come in, they want to talk to you. You got you another toy? Okay. I see you got about 4 of them in here now. Okay. What's the message, Spirit? Yes. You're moving forward. You're not stopping. You ain't waiting for nobody. Spirit gave you the walking paper. Spirit said go. And you gone. You gone. You said goodbye. You lit that match. You threw it behind you. Not only did it burn the bridge, but it confirmation, but it led up to the house, the coven house. And it burnt that motherfucker too. Yes. Now they sitting here feeling left out in the cold, wondering what they can do. You know, survive. What did you have to do? You had to learn how to survive. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else? Something about this family. This family, they just missed it. They really, really missed it because they was trying to put an end to an earth angel. You know, they thought ganging up together that they could do it, that they could really put an end to this earth angel. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And somebody's going to try and come towards you now, because now they want to try and repair some type of relationship or something. But something they're going to say to you, something they're going to express to you, it's not the truth. There's lies, there's deceit, there's trickery, something they're going to be talking about. So you're going to have to look ahead, think ahead. Something about open up your eyes, be aware. You're going to have to plan. You're going to have to think ahead. You're going to have to really try and visualize. That's what it is. You're going to try and visualize what they're really going after, what they're saying. But you'll be able to see it. You will be able to spot it. And it's because once you get where you're going, because you are meant to go there, all eyes on you.